Good afternoon, guys. Hello, hello. So I am so excited to show you guys how I do my no makeup look. But to start off, just to give you guys like a clue of how my day has been going, Red Bull wine glass, right? I'm literally having to trick my brain into thinking that it's already time for me to be drinking wine because of the day I've had so far. If you don't know me, I am in the middle of wedding planning. Engaged AF. In the middle of wedding planning. Which, A, is really one of the reasons why I signed up to be a unique presenter. One, because I absolutely love makeup. And two, because why not, right? So let's take the little shot of the rest of my Red Bull that I have left, and then I might get started. Okay, so the reason I like to go with the no makeup look is because I have a very busy schedule. So I basically wake up and I'm the type of person who, well, I think I'm on time. So I think I'm on schedule to get to where I need to be. And I am consistently 15 minutes late. So I usually start my makeup, get the foundation done, and then realize that I'm about to be late. So I have to like throw the rest of my makeup on. So I like to, I'm just going to kind of like dive in. What I'm using today is I'm using the Touch Cream, the Mineral Touch Cream Foundation. I am the color Organza. I'm a little pale. I'm just kind of starting to get my tanning down for my wedding, which is going to be in August. And I love to use my little beauty blender. And it's best to use damp. So I always kind of spritz it. I mean, there's no reason to have it sopping wet, but I like this because it gives you pretty decent coverage. So it works quite well for me. So I've already moisturized, I've already primed, and I've also already done my eyebrows because my eyebrows take me literally like 10 minutes to do. So that would have been 10 minutes of the video that I didn't feel like making you guys sit through. So I basically just blot. And you're going to see the dark circles under my eyes. They actually kind of, well, alright. Well, in the natural sunlight, you can't really see them too much. They actually start to disappear. And I was also blessed with pretty crappy pores. Hi, Courtney! This is my first live ever doing makeup. So, send me all your love. Send me all your love. But anyways, like I was saying, I was blessed with humongous pores. And so one thing that I love to do is pat the makeup into them because it kind of packs them, it fills them, and so they're not as noticeable. And I also don't like to hide my freckles in the summer. I do have sun damage on my forehead, and that's just from my years of crazy tanning when I was young and didn't think that sitting in a tanning bed was harmful to your skin, but lo and behold, here I am. So I'm just going to double check. I have a little mirror down here just to make sure that I'm not missing any spots. But if you do hop on, make sure you say hi. If you're watching this on the replay, just type #replay. Let me know what your name is. Let me know where you're from. And let me know like 2 fun facts about yourself. I can give you 2 fun facts about me. Let's see. One fun fact, I'm actually a black belt in martial arts. I started when I was an itty bitty little 6-year-old. And I got my black belt in 2013. So it took quite some time, But I like to say that's one of my greatest accomplishments, because I definitely earned it. I definitely earned that spot when I received it. And let's see, another fun fact about myself. Well, I own an herbal company where I sell cool stuff like essential oils and herbal products and supplements and vitamins, which is actually another reason why I loved Unique products, because normally it doesn't take me this long to put this foundation on, guys. I'm just chit-chatting. But anyways, I loved Unique because they don't test on animals. A lot of the ingredients in their products are very safe for use. And so that's really very important to me, especially if I'm going to be, when I preach holistic and making sure that you're using really good products for your skin. The skin is the largest organ on the body. You really have to be careful what you put on it, because certain chemicals can actually really harm you. And so it is important to make sure you're using something that is good for the body. And Unique absolutely preaches that, and they put a lot of effort into making sure their products are nicely made. So, okay, here is the coverage pretty much that you get from the cream foundation. I love, love, love it, because if I get a little closer, you can see that it packs into my pores, and I don't have to worry even about those little dark circles under my eyes. Because remember, this is the no makeup look. So we're not trying to do anything extreme. We're not trying to do anything that's going to make it look like we have makeup on, right? That's the whole point. So the next thing we like to do, or the next thing I like to do, is I like to do a really light eyeshadow. Really, really light eyeshadow. And today we're actually going to be using the color Discreet, which goes perfectly. So Discreet, here are the colors that I do have. This is Discreet here. And then we're also going to highlight with Gentle. So I am just going to take the Discreet, tap off all excess, and we're just tapping it on the eyelids. And it's a really, really soft pink, guys. So it's not super noticeable, but it gets you to the point where you have a little bit of color on your eyeballs. And it really goes very well with any eye color. I have very vibrant green eyes, if you can see them. So I like to stick with the pinks and the purples. Those have usually done my eye color justice. Okay. So here, and you can see it's just nice and subtle. We're not going for anything crazy. We're just going for nice, simple, no makeup. See? And just added a little bit of color so that it's not just my flesh tone. Nobody wants their flesh tone. And what I'm going to do, because remember, we don't want to make it appear that we have a lot of makeup on. So the Gentle, I'm actually just going to put that up in the crease. So a little bit of highlighter. And I totally forgot to pin my site. And I don't know how to do that. So if anyone is watching right now, if you could type in lookatyouglow.com, the letter U. So lookatyouglow.com. Hopefully it will let me pin it. And that way, if you guys see anything that I'm using that you like or would want to purchase, you can click on the link. I'm new. I'm still a little new to this. So I don't know how to do that. But hopefully someone will help me out. Type it in, and then I'll go ahead and I'll pin it to the side. So next, what we're going to do is put a little bit of the Gentle up in under the brow. So again, here is Gentle. It's a shimmer. So I'm going to take that with the blending brush tap, tap. And I very gently, again, no makeup look, very gently put it up under the eyebrow. And that just kind of adds a little bit of a shine. So that's just going to add a little bit of shine. You may not be able to see it because I'm trying to use, there you go. So you can see a little bit here. We're using the natural sunlight from my windows today. Okay. So let's see if Morgan can type in my website. Give me 2 hot seconds. Look at youglow.com. Let's see if it'll let me pin it. youglow.com. Look at me learning already. Okay, so now my site should be at the bottom. So if you see any of the products that you like, or if you have any questions about them, of course you can message me, but you can peruse around on that site. So, okay, next I like to do eyelashes. Now, again, because we're not going for the extravagant makeup look, all I'm going to do is use our Epic mascara. Now, I have the 3D Fiber mascara. Let me tell you, I used it for the first time the other day. Now, I have long eyelashes to begin with. And so, usually when I use regular mascaras, it usually makes them pretty long. Just because my eyelashes, I was blessed with really long eyelashes. Putting the 3D fibers on had my lashes touching my eyebrows. So I literally had to take some of the fibers off of the top because it made them so long. So if you're in the market for getting those like falsies without actually having to apply the falsies, you go with the 3D fiber mascara, but I'll save that for another video. So I'm going to take 2 seconds. I'm not going to talk for this because I always poke myself in the eye, but let me just show you how amazing the Epic mascara is. So I'm going to curl them real quick. And curling them always just kind of gives you that extra little curl. Okay. So we're going to use our Epic mascara. And a tip I learned a very long time ago is to start at the base. So you're going to start as close to your actual eyeball as you can without poking it. And you slide back and forth. When you just kind of swipe up, you're not going to get that volume that you want. And so if you go kind of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, it's actually going to get in between those lashes and kind of build that volume for you. So I am going to do 2 coats of this. I'm going to do the one eye. We're going to kind of let it dry on that first eye. I'm going to do my left eye. And then we're going to go ahead and do the other eye again. So that way it's at least noticeable, but again, no makeup. You have to make sure that it's not super duper noticeable. You just want to kind of make sure you're nice and pearly. Oh, hi, Petey. Petey, where are you even living right now? I would love to know that. Last time I remember hearing from you, you were in California. volume up. Okay, so you guys can't hear me while that's 8. I hope that my setup is not affecting that. I can try yelling. I'll try to talk louder. I'll try to talk a little bit louder. Again, this is my very first live video. So we're basically doing trial and error here, guys. You're just going to have to work with me. So, all right. Now I'm going to put another coat on my right eye just so that it kind of makes it a little bit more noticeable. Because we want them to be nice and curled and at least visible. Callie, I'm very so low. Okay, good. The volume of the lashes, yes. I was worried that you meant that the volume of my video was low because my setup, I have my phone sitting in a mug, and under the mug are some bags, and that is holding my phone up so that I was able to do this video for everyone today to showcase my little no makeup look. Okay, so now you can see the Epic mascara with just 2 coats. And this is buildable, guys. Like, you can literally put on as many coats as you want. But if you want that volume, you go with the 3D fibers. But again, this is not, we're not really going for a huge makeup extravaganza today. So we're just going for nice and simple. Gorgeous. Okay. So now that the eyes are done, and this is all we're doing. All I did was put the color on my lids. I put a little bit of shimmer under my eyebrows. We put some, oh, I have to do the bottoms. We put some mascara on our top. We are going to put a tiny little bit on the bottom, but not too much. I am not even using eyeliner, and I am an eyeliner freak. I love using liner. But if we're trying to make it so that, again, no makeup look, then you don't need any liner. Nice and simple. Okay, so we are almost done. 2 things left. The second to last, we are going to put on a little bit of bronzer. And I am using the Beachfront bronzer. And this is the color Sunset, which I love. I love because it has a little bit of shine to it. And if you can tell, lookatyouglow.com, I like to glow. I like to shimmer. I like to at least make it noticeable that, you know, I have a little bit of highlight to me. So this actually has it in there. And if I hold it close enough, you can see that one side has the color to it, and one side has a little bit of that shimmer color to it. So I'm basically just doing a tiny little bit here, tiny little bit here, a little bit on my forehead. I have one of those like 5-finger, well, we'll do 4-finger foreheads. So I like to do the little trick where I put the darker colors in the corners and on the top, just to kind of give the illusion that my forehead is smaller than it is, even though I don't really know if it works or not. But anyway, so I'm just going up and down, tap, and you make the fishy face, right? So I'm going to squeeze this, make the fishy face, and go up and down. That added a little bit of color to our cheeks. Now we're going to do the other side. And we always do circles. Well, I always do circles. I feel that Circles are going to blend things out better. And blending is like the key to makeup. Yeah, this side I don't really have that much light on. I am going to have to get better lighting for my next video, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So when I do my temples up here, I go so light with it. Because if I go heavy, then it is going to put like a big blot of darkness. So I barely hold this and just go in a circular motion up top. And we do the other side. Circular motion. I'm going to take it down a little bit. Take it down. And if you're like me and you have little baby hairs missing, you always want to bring it up into the temple. And now everyone is going to get to meet my fiance because he just walked in. Come hop in and say hi to everybody.
No, thanks.
Okay. So next we're going to do our blush. And then we are pretty much all done. So tap tap. Blush you always do very lightly in circular motions. Oh, see, the dog's going to move this. Everybody's going to mess this up. So we're going to just tap tap tap. Again, no makeup look. We don't want heavy blush on. So we're going to tap 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 in a circle and bring it up. Tap 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 and up. Tap, bring it up. Tap, 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 bring it up. And one thing I always do is I love to just kind of blend everything all together so that I don't have any harsh lines. Harsh lines are kind of the devil when you're working with makeup because it makes it very obvious that it was not natural. And that's what we were going for. We're going for natural today. So the very last step, hey babe, could you take all of your shenanigans out into the living room? This is a live video. So I am going to now take the Benevolent. So this is going to be my highlighter. This is going to go on my cheeks, and I always like to bring it up here a little bit. So I am going to come down and up. And then I always take my fingers and blend. I'm going to do the other side. Down and up. Take the fingers and blend. And if I can get the lighting right, I might be able to get you guys to see it with this lighting. Love the shimmer and shine. And always the tip of the nose. Always the tip of the nose. I mean, I kind of carry it up a little bit, but you don't have to. And then you always do the Cupid's bow. Okay. Where did my lid? Well, lost. Oh, there it is. I was going to say I lost the lid yelling at the fiance to get out. Okay, last is lips. Now, I am trying to decide between doing our Splash liquid lipstick or Lucrative lip gloss. Because we don't want it to be too obvious, again, that we have our makeup on. So I think we're gonna go with this. And this is the color Stellar. It's a little teeny bit dark for my complexion, but I am gonna show y'all a trick that my amazing upline taught me to sort of make it not as dark. So give me 2 hot seconds to put this on in my mirror, and then I'm gonna run out to get myself. Oh no, I have my concealer here. Okay, very good. So give me 2 hot seconds, and then I'm gonna let y'all know a little secret that I was taught. And another trick I kind of usually do, because I have a very, very tiny upper lip. And I hate it because when I smile, it just flat out disappears. So one thing that I'm going to do is I always kind of close my lips and enhance the top. So I'm going to kind of show you. I'll try to, let me see if I can get close enough to do it in the camera. Let me swipe my comments away for a second. Okay, so I'm going to do it here if I can. No, this is very hard to do in the camera. Okay, let me do it here in my mirror, and then I'll show you guys. So what this does is it just makes them a little more rounded. So that way there's a little bit more volume to them. And then the trick that I was taught, which I love this trick, is you take a little tiny bit of concealer. And we're actually going to take that concealer and we're going to put it on. Nope, I need a little bit more. We're actually going to take that concealer, we're going to put it on our lips. It almost creates a bit of an ombre look, and also helps it to stay a little bit longer. Let's see if we got enough on here now. And it, of course, softens the color. So that way you're not wearing as bold of a color. Perfect. So now that was able to turn the stellar into a bit more of a nudish color, which of course we're going for with our no makeup look. So that's about how I do my no makeup. I am going to touch up the blush a teensy little bit, just because when you put that highlighter on, it kind of will hide it a little bit. But again, if you can tell, if I get a little bit closer, you can still see my freckles. The eyelashes are not too crazy. Sorry, the dog just has to be up here. The lips are not too crazy. And the eye color is just enough to where you can see that there's some color on there. So essentially we added color to our face, but we didn't do an insane full face of makeup. Like, there was no crazy contouring. There's no, crazy eyes. And I have hooded eyes. So a lot of times what I do is I'll put a color up here that actually kind of hides that hood. And I would love to do a video on that soon, because unfortunately I was blessed with hooded eyes. I was blessed with circles underneath my eyes, which another reason I love the cream foundation. I literally didn't even need to put concealer underneath it. If you watched the video from the beginning, it took no concealer to hide those dark circles. So I will take a selfie. I will list all of the products and the colors that I used. And if you're interested in purchasing anything that you saw me use today, I am hosting a party. The link is actually on my website. Or I'm sorry, it's not on my website. The link is on my Facebook page. And if you aren't really interested in doing any of that party stuff, then of course you could just go to lookatyouGlow.com and peruse around. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I would love to talk to you, help you find anything that you're looking for. And don't forget, we are actually running 20% off all of our collections. So they have some, I think I had my catalog. I have my catalog here with me. Real quick. I'm almost done, guys. So if you take a look here, I'm just going to show you. They're backwards. They are going to be backwards. But this one up here, this is all of our skincare. So basically, all the skincare that we have, the price is normally $176. 20% off takes that down to only like $140. So you're going to get all of these products for $140. Down here, this one comes with one of our lip bonbons, comes with the primer, it comes with the Touch liquid foundation, concealer, and either setting spray or setting powder. This one is normally $140. It is discounted to $112. So on top of the already discounted price, because, sorry, the dog just has to like jump up and down while I'm doing this. So on top of the already discounted pricing for it being in a collection, it's discounted even more for you guys. There's even one, it's the Exotic and Hypnotic collection. That one's under $100. And in that one, you basically get an addiction palette, you get eyeliners, you get the 3D fiber mascaras, you get the eye primer. It is absolutely worth taking a look. All right, so it was so wonderful chatting with you guys today. I hope you had fun watching. And I can't wait to hop on when I get my collection in, because I placed my order for my liquid foundation, for a whole bunch of other fun stuff that I can't wait to show you guys. So have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Enjoy your Sunday, and then I will probably be back on Wednesday. And hopefully my shipment will be here by then. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And cheers to that. Bye, guys.